project ideas today. Continue on with this system, as well as I'm thinking of making a Titanic Marconi transmitter, which is simple. I'll show you. This could be used as core material, and preferably a white plastic pipe 2 inches in diameter, packed full as these guys, right length. You'll want maybe wiring, let's see, 13 inches. Plastic pipe, 2-inch diameter, white plastic, packed well with this stuff. Start your winding for, well, I guess 110 volts or 12 volt tap, 24 volt tap, or direct current if you want to do that way. You can also make a repulsion coil that way as well for 110 volts. What's a repulsion coil? It shoots aluminum or copper rings in the air. Tesla had one. The World's Fair had one that's actually levitated a tea kettle and made the water boil. It was on casters and rolled around. This World's Fair a long time, I think, way back in the 30s. There's pictures of it somewhere on the internet, but anyway, mine was pretty cool. 110 volts and it shot rings in the air and that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Got the wire. How about number 18 gauge, then 30 gauge or 25 gauge secondary winding. You gotta go by instincts and Ohm's law and amperes. Then separate it. Well, they're separated already. But you can use paper to separate some of the upper windings or the lower windings. Or plastic covered these days. I used to use cloth covered wire. It used to be available at North Star Salvage. I don't know where you'd find it this day, but I can check online tonight when my mind gets rolling around searching for things. Double cloth covered wire. Yummy, or bell wire it used to be called a long time ago. It's fun resurrecting old stuff, you know? So, build that, use wood squares for ends so it can sit on something and be safe. A simple process, actually. I've done that before. So, like induction coil or high voltage type, you know. Get a telegraph key or make one in high voltage coil. So, that's what they used to do in the old days. They had Bakelite back then, too. Bakelite. All the stuff was available in all the surplus stores in Vancouver. KS Mod Electrical. Wow, what a gold mine of stuff that was. Yeah, so I do have vintage stuff here and there. Mostly up here, most of it. That's vintage. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Galvanometers. Over there, other weird and wonderful stuff. It's kind of a funny little thing, isn't it? Yeah, I should take a time and look at it up close. Ooh, okay. I'll put them here. Got a compass in the middle. field winding around it. I wonder what gauge that is. It's cloth colored. God, wow. That's gotta be number 40. At least number 40 wire, wow. Just looking on back here. Immaculate condition, does work well. Different sections here. A magnetic field galvanometer. Look for maker's marks on it. So this is thousands of turns perhaps. A cloth covered number 40 gauge. It's really fine. That goes all around and it goes to these connectors here. Let's say you want to measure a 1-volt battery or something. They set up a magnetic field that moves that magnet or that compass about. Let's see, I'm trying to get in here. So the caps. You don't want to overload it. You have a big problem, but yeah. It's got leveling feet. Something underneath here. No, I don't. You will not see any makers' names on this guy. Looking very carefully. I think it was the eBay score. You look under antiques, you know. That's where you find all the good stuff for less, really low price. So I got a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know what it is. You know, they don't know what it is. So, oh, let's put it on eBay. So they score a lot of good stuff that way, which I've done. Yeah, so he's an interesting piece. Did test it when I got it. Works very well. We'll put you over here. These are kind of unknowns, but very interesting. Huh. Move this out of the way and bring this down and take a look at it, huh? Okay. This is a classic heavy little thing. What's this guy all about? Oh, a vibrator. How cute. Take a look at him too. Now what do we got here? Let's take a look. Who made you? Let's take a look, huh? I know. Oh, nothing written here. I gotta go around the other way. Okay. There's Bakelite here. 1725. Audio oscillator, 1,000 cycle audio oscillator. You're gonna love that. General Radio Company. Cambridge, Massachusetts. So what does it do? Well, take a look. You apply voltage and you got a tuning fork. It vibrates at 1,000 cycles. 1,000 cycles. You got various taps here for it too. It's hard to see that writing, but no see. Yeah, so cool. It's funny old stuff. We got a knob here. Little rheostat, I think. Yeah. A little rheostat. A button. So you, you apply a battery. What do we got here? There you go. 6 volts. And that'll go off at 1,000 cycles. Is that ever cool? About 1880s, maybe. Unknown. Wow! You gotta love it. Now we take our little vibrator. Brown converter. Is it loose here? Maybe it is. Take a look inside, huh? There she is. Oh yeah, there's the vibrator section. So DC voltage applied. This piece oscillates back and forth, perhaps at 60 cycles or 400 cycles. And that interrupts current into a transformer, and you get your voltage high, low, and activate your trusty vacuum tubes. Yeah, 50, 60 cycles that produces. And that's fit into the military, because it looks military. The other ones are usually silver plated. Or aluminium. Comes just simply vibrators. They operate on making your direct current into to oscillate the transformer windings to create high voltage. Or your B plus for your vacuum tubes. Other types of stuff is dynamotors. Which is a spinning motor which produces all those voltages for you. So I have equipment, ancient equipment with this in it as well. Dynamotors. I'm on a bit of a teaching rampage today, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's a hot day and I'm thinking about Marconi transmitter. Same kind they use on Titanic to replicate, which is not an easy task to do. It's just getting the materials kind of aligned up. God only knows, I might find a bunch of cloth-covered wire somewhere, but oh well. These regular double thermalized wire, 18 gauge. But yeah, okay. So that's kind of cool stuff, isn't it? Huh? Other crazy cool things like these massive printing press pieces. They are massive. Look at them at the scrapyard. Oh yeah. Oh, these rollers go onto paper with these patterns. Big press they must have got a long time ago. The other one has writing on it like that, and designs. Ink. It's got a little ink port. It inks up this part here. Okay. see how fancy this one is. Yeah. There we go. So you can make, if you want to get this running again, you make shafts to hold this and belts and stuff. It spins around. You put ink in it and send out papers. Let's see what this says. Oh yeah. Some of them have gears too, by the way. Mostly made of steel. Pretty press stuff. Well, you could have fun if it had a dollar sign on it, right? Just fake money. But you'd have to get what kind of paper they use for making money with. That'd be interesting, I suppose. You get in trouble, of course, but not worthy of getting in trouble. But it's just interesting how all this stuff works, right? That's, yeah, really. Oh, I got smaller ones, like over there, sitting up, and a little bigger one. You know, I always gather up a bunch of these when I go to the scrapyard. Some of them I actually used for other projects. Pretty heavy. So that's my little ranting and raging on making the Titanic transmitter. Marconi type. So tonight I'll look around for stuff. I've done a lot of winding. I think one was 8,000 turns and something. It was a long time ago. I used other windings such as plumb wound coils. That's where you use string for separating, and you have two rolls, one the copper wire, and then you have another row for the string material, or even getting bigger, it probably would be rope. But anyway, that's my little ranting and raving for now.